The Yankees are 62-38. That's the best record in the American League. They have Alfonso Soriano at second base. Derek Jeter, the shortstop. Jason Giambi will be the DH tonight and hit third. Bernie Williams, the cleanup hitter in center field. Hideki Matsui in left field. Jorge Posada, the catcher. Nick Johnson just back tonight off the disabled list at first base. Raul Mondesi in right. And Enrique Wilson, the third baseman, to bat ninth against Pedro Martinez. Ready to go to work against the Yankees. 7-2 for the year for Pedro. Payoff pitch. Check swing at ball 4, just low. Most of the time it's because the opponents have pitched very well head-to-head against Pedro. Broken bat pop-up, shallow left center, and it falls in front of Ramirez. He deflected it away from himself a few feet. On to third, Giambi, a bloop hit for Bernie Williams. The 1-2 pitch. Smashed up the middle, diving stop. Garcia Parra, the flip to Walker for the out. Terrific play by Nomar and a well-hit ball by Matsui. And the Yankees strand 2 in the first after half inning, no score. The Red Sox trying to get back on the winning track after losing to Tampa Bay yesterday. Their starting lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Johnny Damon, the center fielder. Todd Walker at second base. Nomar at shortstop hitting third. Manny Ramirez, the cleanup hitter in left field. Kevin Millar at first base. The DH is David Ortiz. Then Bill Miller at third base. Trot Nixon in right. Then Jason Varitek catching and batting ninth against David Wells. They've lost 2 out of 3. And in that last series in New York, the 4-gamer over the weekend, a disappointing split after the Red Sox won the first 2. Damon with a line drive base hit to open the Red Sox first. The 1-2 pitch. Hit down to first on a hop to Johnson. They need to tag Damon, and they did. They'd like to see Nomar hit one right out there at the base of the flagpole in center field instead of walk. In the series, nor will they see Roger Clemens, who pitched yesterday. The Yankees lost yesterday to Baltimore as Sidney Ponson pitched very well against them. Ramirez hits it high in the air and relatively deep in center. Williams racing back to the wall. He can't get it. It's backed up by Mondesi. Garcia Parra around to score on a double by Ramirez, and the Red Sox lead 1-0. It was catchable. It would have been a tough play, but certainly it was one Williams could have made. He did not. And Ramirez has the double. His 26th of the year. Kevin Millar hits one off the end of the bat on the hop to Soriano. On to Johnson to win the inning, but the Red Sox are first on the board in this series. After 1, they lead 1-0. Pedro Martinez pitched out of a 2-out first and third jam in the first inning with help from Nomar Garcia Parra. The number 6 hitter, Jorge Posada, begins the second with a fly ball pretty well hit in right center and carrying well, and at the wall is Nixon, and he can't get it. He disappears with the ball into the bullpen, but not with the ball in his possession. That seemed to surprise both Nixon and Damon with the way they went back after it. The ball just got up into that 6-mile-per-hour breeze that's blowing out toward right field and went out of here to tie the game on Posada's 19th home run of the year.
Well, it certainly surprised me. It's a fastball from Pedro. I know the ball was hit pretty well, but I didn't think it had enough juice to get out of this ballpark.
Made 4 rehab starts at Columbus before returning tonight. Then he has a base hit. Opposite field single, then another well-hit ball against Pedro. On 4 pitches, ball 4 not close. It made Pedro throw a lot of pitches. 42 already, and he is not yet out of the second inning. The runners go again. That one's low and away. The third walk already from Martinez. Pedro working out of the windup. The runners go on the payoff pitch. He struck him out. 94-mile-per-hour fastball on the outside corner. The Yankees settled for just 1 run in the second. And Miller bounces right back with a base hit in the left. Third hit for the Red Sox. He is red hot. What a series he had against Tampa Bay, and he continues hot with a base hit. Now 6 for his last 9. Miller stops at second. And already in this game, 7 hits and 4 walks between these two teams combined. With Wells and Martinez to this point doing what outstanding pitchers do, minimizing the damage even when allowing a number of base runners. And after the first pitch to Damon, Posada ran quickly out to talk to Wells. For this offensive juggernaut to struggle for very long. 2-2 to Damon. Little looper into shallow left and in for a hit. Matsui has it in shallow left. A weak throw to the third baseman Wilson, who cut it off. Miller scores, and the Red Sox lead 2-1. A clutch 2-out hit by Damon, who's 2 for 2 tonight. In the air and right, a routine fly from Mondesi. That ends the inning. The Red Sox get a run to take a 2-1 lead after 2. 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. Posada didn't come close on that breaking ball. A 1-2-3 inning for Pedro, and the Red Sox lead 2-1 in the middle of the third. 3-2 to Ramirez. Belted to left on a line and off the bottom of the wall on a hop. Played by Matsui. He got that one in quickly. A much better throw. Still can't figure out what Matsui was doing last inning on Damon's RBI base hit. Fly ball right center. Mondesi and Williams converge. And I don't know what Manny was doing. Maybe he lost track of the outs, but he's going to be doubled off first. He was around second base. And apparently by the time he realized there was only 1 out, he didn't have enough time to get back. But that's the kind of thing that should not happen. Pedro walked 3 of the first 11 men he faced. Slapped down to first, Millard down to his knees, and then to the bag. Another 1-2-3 inning in the fourth. 2-1 Red Sox. Todd Nixon took a left-handed delivery for strike 1 from David Wells. Now a pop fly in shallow center, and the catch made by Williams. A 1-2-3 inning for Wells. Each pitcher settling in the Red Sox lead 2-1 after 4. Fifth 3-2 count of the night for Martinez. This pitch will be his 84th of the game. He struck him out. 10 in a row retired by Martinez. 6 of those via the strikeout. The Red Sox lead 2-1 in the 5th. The 0-2 to Damon. Hit hard. Third hit of the night for Damon. He's hit a single to every field now.
This guy at the plate, I knew was going to be a big acquisition for him. I saw him in college. I knew Todd Walker could hit, and given a chance to play every day was going to hit big for this club because he's in this park. Johnny Damon got 3 hits tonight, hits lefties well, plays a good center field.
At this point, your standard Red Sox-Yankee affair. Breaking ball, strike 3. Wasn't even a very sharp breaking ball. Kind of hung up there about belt high, but Manny looked at it to end the inning, and after 5, it's still 2-1 Boston. On the ground, base hit. Just out of the reach of the diving Todd Walker. That's their first hit since the second inning. That breaks up Pedro's string of 10 in a row. He's a 3-time MVP in the Central League over in Japan. Jorge Posada grounds one again just out of the reach of Walker. Williams around second without hesitation, and the tying run is at third base for New York with 1 out. Here in the 6th, neither ball hit all that well. Posada runs. Johnson hits it to second. That keeps them out of a double play and gets the tying run across. Williams scores from third. It's a new game, tied at 2. But knowing he has a very good eye, and if it's ball 4, there's no harm in having the runner run from first. To right in a routine fly for Nixon. That ends the inning. The Yankees tied on 2 hits. And as we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's 2-2. It worked for Mel Allen and Kurt Gowdy, you know, it's good enough for us, that's for sure. Ball 4 inside. Miller walks, a 2-out base runner for the Red Sox. There's Jesse Orozco, just acquired by the Yankees a couple of days ago. 46-year-old lefty, warming up in their bullpen.
Flashing the fastball and met.
Yeah, I think he broke in before Jerry. 3-1 pitch is inside for ball 4. 2-2 game. And Wells had been breezing right along, Jerry. He'd retired 4 in a row. And like Pedro, really very few problems since the first 2 innings.
Now, very tough at bat by Bill Miller. Made him throw a lot of pitches. Ends up walking the left-handed Trot Nixon. And right now, Stottlemyre trying to give Wells the breather out there.
And the 3-1 from Wells. Ball 4 down and in. There's a pitcher who walked 6 the entire season. Entering tonight's game in 134 innings. He's just walked 3 men in a row. Joe Torre takes the ball. And here's Jesse Orozco just over to the Yankees from San Diego.
There are the numbers from the Padres. His first appearance as a Yankee. He's held lefties to a .228 batting average this season.
Struck him out. Well, he can still get that done. At age 46, Red Sox leave them loaded. They've stranded 8. It's still tied at 2 after 6. There he is again, that Wilson fellow, collecting a hit against Martinez. He's been on base twice.
By the way, Soriano does not have a sacrifice this season.
You are correct, sir. The 0-1. Look out behind him. And on to second goes Wilson. Breaking ball that just slipped out of the hand of Martinez on a relatively humid night. Enrique Wilson, the runner at second. Another 2-2 pitch with Wilson running. It's ball 3 high. No throw from Veritek. I'm not sure he knew that Wilson was going. The payoff pitch. Ball 4. Another close one, and that just is not going to be a strike tonight. And Pedro now talking and gesturing in at Dana Demuth.
Oh, he's going to get thrown out of the game.
Telling him to knock it off.
Yeah, he's going to be very close to getting thrown out. Look at Pedro. Now he's giving his glove. Pedro made the motion high, low, outside, inside, took his glove off and handed it to Dana Demuth.
And Martinez taking plenty of time preparing for this very big pitch. Line to right a hit. He hung a breaking ball and Williams didn't miss it. Wilson scores. The Yankees take a 3-2 lead.
Watch Pedro as he leaves the mound and see if there's any interaction with that home plate umpire. Just a peek.
Sauerbeck, a 31-year-old veteran, 5th major league season. His entire career in the big leagues with Pittsburgh prior to coming to the Red Sox 3 days ago. With pitcher Mike Gonzalez for Brandon Lyon. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Matsui strikes out to end the inning, but the Yankees get the go-ahead run.
And now Armando Bonitez on for the 4th time as a member of the Yankees. 3 2/3 innings, a couple of hits, no runs, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Because just a big move for the Yankees coming over for the Mets, where he had 21 saves and was named to the All-Star team.
For several weeks, it had been reported the Red Sox had been talking to the Mets about the possibility of acquiring Bonitez. towering fly, but it should be caught and is by Williams. A 1-2-3 inning after 7, 3-2 Yankees. Bottom of the 8th, Millar, Ortiz, and Miller do up against Bonitez. Mondesi hits in the air and left. Ramirez with room just shy of the track. A nice bounce back outing for Timlin after the rough day yesterday. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-2, New York. Line to right, that's a hit. Mondesi over to play it in the corner. He had a long way to run for it, but he has a terrific arm. Ortiz not particularly fast, and he wasn't going to try to stretch that into a double. Ortiz will be lifted for Damian Jackson as a pinch runner. And he runs with a good jump. Posada from his knees did not get him. 3-2 Yankees, 8th inning. 2 outs. The pinch runner Jackson at second, representing the tying run. The 1-0 from Bonitez to Nixon. Boxed by Posada, and it goes to the backstop. And on to third goes Jackson. And it looked like a cross-up the way Posada went after it.
And he's lucky he got it on that heel of the catcher's mitt. That might have broke his wrist.
They wonder, will Torrey go to Rivera right here? So with the count 2-0, Bonitez departs. Tying run at third for the Red Sox. Rivera on for the Yankees when we come back.
You see the numbers for Rivera, 19 saves in 20 opportunities. I think one of the reasons Joe made this move is because Bonitez is more likely with the man at third base to throw a wild pitch, a ball in the dirt, than certainly Rivera.
Ball 4. He said charge the walk to Bonitez, the 6th walk thrown by Yankee pitchers tonight. Red Sox pitchers have walked 4 Yankees. The 0-2 pitch. Little lob, shallow center, base hit. Jackson scores the tying run. Nixon on to third. A huge hit by Veritek on a mistake on an 0-2 pitch from Rivera. Torrey made the decision to go to his closer Rivera in the 8th inning. With Bonitez on the mound. It's almost as if Posada's mistake got Bonitez out of the game. And Posada boxed the pass ball. That sent Jackson on to third. Crowd trying to help Damon. 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. Cut fastball, foul tipped into the middle of Posada to end the inning, but the Red Sox get the equalizer. It's 3-3 after 8. Usually the closer into the tie game tonight against the Yankees, Young-Hyun Kim.
19th appearance for Kim. You see the 5 saves, a record of 3-2. His last outing was Wednesday against Tampa Bay when he worked an inning, getting a strikeout in that ball game.
Top of the order, Soriano and then Jeter to follow Wilson. Hit hard, a base hit. This guy is a pest. Reminds you of that Luis Sojo, doesn't he? Just kind of
sure does.
Slapping the ball all over the place. Soriano has just 6 sacrifices as a major leaguer. The runner goes, the swing and a miss, the throw, not in time. Second stolen base of the night for Wilson. He swiped third back in the 7th inning. These are his first 2 steals of the year. Now the go-ahead run back in scoring position for New York with nobody out. Soriano managed to get that to the right side, even though Kim tied him up. And the go-ahead run at third, and the Red Sox have to bring the infield back in.
I don't know if that was intentional by Soriano, but certainly he got the job done by making contact.
Number 2.
Pitch over the outside part of the plate at the knees. 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air in center. Damon drifts back to make the catch. Here comes Wilson. No chance for Damon to throw him out, and the Yankees lead again 4-3. Sacrifice fly for Jeter. And his 30th run batted in of the season. Really a typical Yankee inning, Jerry, and hit that pitch. Giambi. Veritek escorts him down the line. I wonder if there might be any lingering problem from the game Pedro pitched against him in early July. Hasn't been anything close to a problem to this point tonight.
No, and that doesn't make any sense there at this stage of the ball game. 1-run game in the 9th inning.
Center fielder, number 51.
Serve to left. Manny doesn't have far to come in to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees manufacture the go-ahead run. They lead 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. I'm wondering why the fans were booing. Mondesi retrieved that foul ball and just rolled it to the attendant rather than flip it into the stands. Little pop-up. Shallow right center. Soriano's under it and has it for the out. The 9th pitch of the at-bat to Walker before he finally succumbed. And they'll have at least that big a margin when they go back to work tomorrow in the AL Central. Chicago's playing Tampa Bay right now. Hit in the air. High and deep in left center. And off the end of the scoreboard, Garciaparra in the second with a stand-up double. The tying run at second base, and the Red Sox have the winning run coming to the plate in the person of Manny Ramirez. 4-3 New York. 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Garciaparra at second, representing the tying run. 3-1 on Ramirez. Ball 4 up and away. The winning run is aboard. And Gabe Kapler is going to come out of the dugout to run for Ramirez. Garciaparra at second. The pinch runner Kapler at first. The 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, and a pitch way out of the strike zone. Up and in for the strikeout. Jeremy Giambi, mired in a miserable first year with the Red Sox. He's hit just 195, 5 homers, 15 runs batted in. He is 3 for 10 as a pinch hitter, the most frequently called upon pinch hitter this year by Grady Little. First pitch, a ball high. And Giambi has recently come off the milk carton. He's seen very little action. Spent some time on the disabled list. Started on Monday against Detroit, his first start since June 19th. His brother Jason looking on from the Yankee dugout in time requested by Posada. Giambi hitting for Jackson, who ran for Ortiz last inning. That looked like it might have been a swing, but the third base umpire Jerry Lane said no. And it's 2-0 on Giambi. He has walked 26 times. One of the reasons they got him, his knack for collecting bases on balls and driving up his on-base percentage. And he has walked 26 times in just 118 at-bats. Posada and Rivera confer again.
Something's bothered Posada. It's twice now. Last pitch he went halfway out to the mound and say something to Rivera. Then that time all the way out.
He could change a lot of that negativity around with one swing of the bat right here. Inside. Ball 3-1.
Yeah, a big hit against the Yankees has a tendency to make people forget about earlier at bats.
Only one other option on the bench, and it's the right-handed hitter Doug Mirabelli. 3-1 pitch. Soft line drive caught by Soriano. That ends the ball game. So the Yankees win this big first game of the 3-game series to take a 3.5 game lead in the American League East. The totals for tonight's game: for New York, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 9 men left. The Red Sox, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Boston stranded 12. The winning pitcher, Mariano Rivera, 5-0. BK Kim takes the loss. He's 3-3.